y'all doing? Hey guys. Nice breezy summer afternoon. Last time since Sekiro, there was
2 weeks ago.
there was some homework I was supposed to do. Guess what happened?
It didn't happen.
I didn't happen.
You
It
didn't
didn't
happen.
happen. It didn't happen. I didn't do it.
No.
I didn't
You're
do my
not
homework.
You're not the man for the grinding. I am.
Yeah, I mean, I will do it, but I think for now we're just gonna keep trudging forward. I had a conversation just today about how we are all looking at something where old people are very like they're very not a very often are willing to like embrace new technology. Slash, it's hard to learn. It's too complicated, and like it's understandable. The world was just never that fast and didn't have that many buttons and screens, you know, so they never had to adapt to anything like that. I feel that because of what we're experiencing now, we're all gonna try really hard to not be that type of old person.
I am fucking that type of person. I'm fucking am. You know, like new technology or things, the new lingo, like words of things like that, right? All the new kids all play Fortnite and things like that. I don't fucking understand that.
Oh
you know?
yeah, okay.
Like,
well,
you know, I'm just saying an example, right?
oh yeah. So like game trends like Fortnite and whatnot will come and will go, but I don't even
TikTok.
I don't even mean TikTok yet.
Yeah.
I don't even necessarily mean like that though. I mean in terms of like almost like when hardware starts to come out, right? When new types of phones or new types of hardware get enter into our field, I feel like there's going to be a thing where when we are in our old age, we're going to be the types of people that like knowing how tech resistant our grandparents were. We're going to try to be like, no, I'm hip. I can like learn cool stuff. And I think there's going to be a whole generation of old people that are us that are trying too hard in the future. And the new definition of
trying too hard.
Oh. And the new definition of an old person in the future is going to be like, oh god damn it, grandma, stop! Like just we you know what I mean?
What's the meme about the actor Steve? But she
hello fellow youths. Exactly.
Fellow youths.
Yeah, exactly. Trying way too hard to be cool. You know, I think it's going to be funny because we're going to see like definitive things of what works at the time that we think is cool. We know going forward that ends up being what they stick with, right? So Steph had a great story about how she saw this photo of like these girls from the 60s, and they're all like 20s, sort of prime, hot, you know, girls that were all wearing these like really granny style like nightgown things with like the floofs at the top, and then they go all the way down.
I guess that was hip back in the day.
Exactly, right? And mom jeans and stuff like that.
Right.
Those were all things that you would basically see people wearing that were at the time they were in style. That's what young hot people would wear, right? So you grow up and that never updates. So then when they turn older, mom jeans, and then eventually as grandma, these nightgown things.
No, the term updated, but not the fashion.
Yeah, they stay the same, and then that becomes the definition of a mom and then a grandma because they are in that place. So what we wear now, what we're into now, will eventually become the definition of what old people look like and wear. Yeah. You will have a child going, God damn it, grandpa, turn off your fucking dubstep. You know what I mean?
Oh man!
Like you're gonna have that. Everything that we do now that's current is going to become the definition of old, and then the new shit's gonna be completely out there. It's gonna be wild. You're gonna be hearing Granddad blasting Lil Pump and fucking Yeezy all over the place, and it's gonna be like that's Granddad music right there. You know, Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh fuck.
That's fine. Hold the Hadoken. So yeah,
is that what it is? Holy shit!
Did you not realize?
I never even looked at it.
This is.
I thought it was a creature like a Pokemon.
This is a Hadoken, yo.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of like a tentacle kind of, but I didn't look at it. So like
Caps Lock, thanks for the content and for being a positive influence. Now that you LP all of Devil May Cry, would you consider a full LP of Bayonetta 1 and 2? I'll just say outright that I'm planning to 100% get around to those games. I think we're just going to need to probably finish our current platinum plate first before we move on to other platinum plates.
Yep.
No problem saying that.
Yes, travel to Ashina Castle, abandoned dungeon entrance. You haven't explored from there.
Oh. Okay.
Because this part is, we could say it's a shortcut. We found a shortcut actually.
Thank you for saving time. And we got you over there. This is the most Souls-like area in the game so far.
I agree.
Holy shit. And you have a
not
prompt.
my favorite place.
You're not an enemy.
師匠から預かった文をお渡ししましょう。司祭はこちらに。
Surgeon's bloody letter, a worn blood-stained letter from Dosaku. The surgeon in the abandoned dungeon. Required. One tough man, preferably a strong samurai or a young large soldier, such as a member of the Taro troop. Must be delivered unharmed.
So basically, what you have is a mini quest.
Yeah, it's a delivery quest.
Yep. Optional though.
Yeah. Don't take damage while doing it. Oh, god damn it.
What?
God fucking damn it.
What's wrong?
The D-pad problem that we had last time is happening again. No, not like that. Oh, you have projectiles? Okay, alright. I'll deal with you in a different way. They can throw shit at me. Huh. Red lump. Consumed to gain red eyes and reduce flinching from enemy attacks. Also prohibits use of resurrection. The red mass is a lingering trace of a one who was unable to achieve their desire. Slightly warm to the touch. Pulsates softly. Okay, so no resurrection in exchange for no flinching. So that's like amazing posture, I guess? Or like literally no hit stun.
I've never tried. I've never used it before.
It's a big lunging animation. Oh, I see the problem here. I understand. Undead means undead.
Oh well, I mean you can kill a couple of, I think twice, and they will not respawn.
Okay, because I was gonna say it feels like, okay, cool, pacifying agent.
But they're also like not worth wasting time on them. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know why you love Ichimonji so much, but
I love the posture damage. Oh shit.
But these
It's
are
whipping though, yeah.
But these kind of enemies have no posture.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
I killed.
My point I was trying to say is that you just kill them so fast, like
Swinging.
they by swinging randomly. They're not, like guards and things like
You're
that.
right. You're right. You're right. All right, we got a lot of juicy items down there and a lot of enemies down there, and they're moving slow, but I can probably pick up a couple before I'm out. So let's see how this is gonna work. Oh, they're not what I thought they were. Oil. Oil. Alright, something vulnerable to fire better be down here. Motherfucker.
You remember this place?
Yes.
But you were from the other end.
Yes, it's the jump we couldn't make.
Yeah. So that's it. So I don't
Think you need to deal with any of
I don't
that.
think you need to continue. You can you're gonna backtrack to go to path number 2.
He's gonna start attacking me.
Only if you jump down.
There's a pickup right over there, huh?
If you want, you can jump down and then you can leave.
You can't, but I have to use my idle to get out.
Well, I meant it has see here. You can use the grappling hook
Oh, you think that grappling hook?
because this enemy does not put walls. Does not fuck walls.
You think I can reach from down there?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck it then. Let's see what's up. That wasn't worth it.
Oh shit! Okay, you're safe.
Halfway terrored.
That's from 2 hits.
2 hits, I know. I want to drop back down and get that other pickup though. That tips me off to enemies in the dark. Just the ability to lock onto something you can't see. Shout outs to Souls games.
Are you afraid of the dark?
That's water. Fishies! Yes! Did I get my shit?
No, they're not. They're not the golden fish. They're just normal fish.
They're just normal fish.
I'm sorry to tell you.
That
There was a point in
sucks.
this. When I played this game, when I arrived here, I had a consistent scratch.
Every time you got to this area?
Yeah,
Huh.
because I think I did something like the order of quests or whatever. I did something a different order, and so every time I come there, I got a blue screen of crashing.
I guess it got patched out. Or it was your system?
It's not my system. It's just the way I had a different order of doing things.
Was it reproduced by other people?
No, it was. I found a work around it, but I had like a really like consistent crash.
Oh shit! Whoops! Waste of shit. Fuckers.
Can I kill all the fishes? And
It's deep fish.
Yeah, the deep fish.
And it doesn't even give me a reward. So what's the point?
At point blank, he missed you. That's funny.
Yeah, baby. You just gotta, you know, these archers are always shit, even if they're holding guns. You know how it'd be. Elevators. Wow. Oh. Water-based. Okay, fine. I'm like, lifts and elevators in Souls games are always like, man, that shit was barely existing at the time. But yeah, I guess like with a little turning crank wheel and some flat wooden platforms, I'll believe it.
You believe it?
It's bullshit, but I believe it. Alright, so we are fully on this path now. Alright.
Alright, so as a refresher, Ishin told you that you need a mortal blade. And the mortal blade is at the Sengu Temple. This is the Sengu Temple.
Okay.
You're at the path for Sengu Temple.
To sever the ties.
Yes.
That bind. Yeah, shout outs to us talking poster. What's up? And of course, I know you made it this far, but you should probably turn back though. Oh. You're a friend. Hello.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな、小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。
That's a kid's name.
ほら、頭が痛え。
You go swing?
すまねえ。
You go swing?
あんた、何を言っているのか、オラにもわけがわからねえんだ。
No, he's not going to swing. He's just going crazy. All right, baby boy.
You said his name is
Kotaro.
Is a child's name? Like, if it's a boy's name, like when they grow up, do they keep their name or what?
No, for sure. It's just like it sounds like a kind of. It's like it's you know, certain names kind of like sound like more childish. Like anything like with Ko, for example, is something child. You know, Taro is also kind of a generic dude name in a way, but it sounds like a name you'd give to like a little kid in something. You know, like Billy can be a grown ass man, but generally you think of like a little boy named Billy, or you think of Min. Yes, there's also Billy the Blue Ranger. There's always Billy Mays here for death.
I keep thinking about Billy the Kid.
Sure.
Is that the cowboy guy?
But notice what the descriptor on his name is.
Yeah, kid. I know, that's why it's like.
Oh, you're a monk and you are not talkable, so you gotta go. You look like a normal person, but the game said otherwise. Like I said, man, sometimes you see someone and you're like, are you a friend or a foe? And then you get close and you see a fucking boss life bar and you're like, oh shit. That answers that question.
The game told me your identity.
Yeah, life has answered that question. You know, like I think the joke I made was like, you go to your girlfriend's parents' house, and as soon as you enter, you see a fog gate appear and a giant life bar, and they come to shake your head, and you're like, oh fuck, what do you do?
Oh, you're talking about experience? Is that from your girlfriend?
No. Things were quite fine. It was just, you know, if you got to a hell in-laws situation, you'd have to sort your way out of it, and you might have to come out swinging. Got some rats. Whee! You ever fly a kite?
I tried, but in my youth, but I was never able to do it. I couldn't do it.
It's fun, but it's super hard to make it do anything cool because the wind just takes control of it. So like back in Grenada, we made our own kites and we flew them, excuse me, and it was just like, it was cool until you see the professional with the 2-armed, multi-roped up kite, and you're like, now you just feel lame because your stupid diamond shit is scrub tier. Yeah.
Yeah, I was never. Despite trying, I was never able to do it at all.
Ooh.
Oh, the Royal Guard.
That was dope. That was dope. And I got a little bit of healing off of that. Yeah, I want to kill these dudes. It's better off killing them, even though fighting them is rad. Definitely.
Oh, you gotta have a friend to run with it. I didn't have any friend for kites. Like, I guess that's why.
No, man. Badasses were doing it solo. You don't need a friend. That's a lie. Namu dabi abutsu. Namu dabi abutsu.
Namu Ayida, fuck.
Ooh, I couldn't see what type of attack that was. No stab. I believe Gantz was the show, or the manga, where there was a monk in it, and he would do his monk chant. And, like, that was where I learned, like, oh, I've always seen these words kind of repeat themselves over and over again in other things when a monk is doing a chant, but that was the first time I was like, okay, it's Namu Dabi Abutsu.
Oh, okay. You know the Japanese monk chant.
Yeah.
I know the Vietnamese ones.
Okay.
That Namu Ayida, fuck.
Ooh, big whiff. Woo! You're cool. Alright, we got some more boys up here. How many is that? 5? 6? Woo! Party time! Party time in the monastery. Who likes Nirvana? I do. How you guys feel about atrophying limbs and beads? I like beads. Super cool. Oftentimes.
Especially Shaolin monk kung fu.
Yeah. Sounds like a boring life. But...
Oh, shoot.
oh, he was behind. Ah.
Oh!
Nice. Cool. Yo, we got fucking throws. That was awesome. I liked it a lot. One of the coolest fights in Vagabond is Musashi versus the monk with the spear.
Oh man, that's
Remember how fucking good that was?
He had a spear, right?
The monk had a spear.
Yeah.
But he had a staff, actually. It
Oh,
was a staff, and then he adds the blade later on when they decide that this should be a battle to the death. Like, holding back is basically a way of... It was a whole thing of, like, I'm not going to fight at my maximum if it's not lethal.
Actually, I'm not sure. Is it the young monk?
The young monk.
Yeah, okay. He was cocky, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
And he was
right.
fighting with the staff, and he was, like, unstoppable with it. And he's fighting people that had a sword sharpened, you know, and he didn't even care. Which is similar to what Musashi was doing, where he had a bokken, a fucking wooden blade, fighting dudes with real swords, and he was just smashing it into them hard enough that it did fucking damage, yeah. The other thing is, a lot of the time, where there's a monk or two, there might be a giant Oni statue. You know?
Yes.
A giant Akuma style.
Akuma style.
Hey, speaking of the devil, Street Fighter 4. I always think of Gantz first.
Gantz? Okay.
One of the first fucking absolutely brutal enemies they fight in Gantz.
Okay.
Is the angry Buddhas, or the Oni, I should say.
Okay, if we're talking about monks and Onis and God, Buddha, I'm thinking about, I forgot his name, but he's from Flame of Recca. And in the tournament arc, there was episode 22 or 23.
Yeah, I don't think I got that far.
Where Recca was fighting against a monk type of guy, and he said, Buddha can only forgive you 3 times, so I'll let you hit me 3 times, and you cannot defeat me in 3 times. I'm turning into an Oni, and I'm beating the shit out of you. And everyone's like, no, don't do it, don't attack him, don't hit him, you know. And it was like, and Reika was like, I'm going for it, you know. And he got his ass beat the shit out, like one of the biggest like beat down I've ever seen. Like every strike, every punch from the Oni, he's like sent a flying away. They can feel the impact. I really loved it.
Grab.
Dude, I don't care about spoilers of like a 20 years old anime. Fuck that shit.
Flame of Recca.
No
one's going back to Flame of Recca.
No one's watching Flame of Recca. So if you know Flame of Recca, then you're one of the OG, a good one. Cool guys.
I watched the first maybe 10 or so.
Oh, you didn't get into the good parts.
I kind of gave up. I realized what it was. It was a pretty typical shonen, but it's dated. And I believe I played the Game Boy Advanced fighting game. You are not a boy. You are dead. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Nice.
Okay, but.
Oh, okay. All right, fair.
Oh, nice reaction.
What are you spouting? Some nasty shit.
So,
yeah, he's weak.
Heads up, you aggle somebody else.
I see it.
Okay.
Nope. Come on, sec left. There we go. Oh, wait, I'm out of. Whoops. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah! At swing.
yeah. Totally. Yeah. Big boys. Oh, you're back. I got some emblems out of that.
So, because I don't want to waste your time, he's gonna keep resting. You cannot kill him.
All right, fair enough. Let's get what's behind him and get on our way. Yeah, upgrade Fat Wax.
お米じゃ困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ
Wow, that's an old school way of saying okudasai. They got that one old lady voice actor doing like all the old lady lines. Arigatai,
Actually, that's
arigatai.
That's the same.
Oh yeah,
that's the same old lady that you met. You met earlier.
Yeah, on the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a pretty ass. Ooh. Yeah, we got some big stuff going on there. Big things. Big things are going on. Have you heard of the monk Daruma? Right? It's like, do you know what a Daruma is? It's kind of like a little symbol that they'd have of like this monk that had like no arms or legs. And basically...
The what?
A Daruma.
No, but the arms...
It's like a little... if you Google it, you'll see what it looks like. It's like a little collectible item. And it's like a good luck charm. And they make a bunch of these things, right? And the name comes up a bunch of times as well. And it's named after a monk who meditated so hard that he literally atrophied his limbs until he couldn't move, and like basically he was one that achieved enlightenment because of how hard he meditated.
Oh, really?
But like he just sat in a meditation position for so long that's what happened.
Talk about these things?
I believe so. I might be fucking that up, but I believe yes. That thing is based on...
Oh yeah, it is traditional doll model after Bodhidharma, the founder of the Zen traditional Buddhists. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he was someone who just meditated himself into fucking atrophied death. No? You're not gonna bite? Cool, cool.
Yeah, these guys are hard. Oh. Oh.
Yes!
No, there's another guy.
I see him.
Yeah, that's one.
Thank you. Not what I needed. Try to.
Mikiri counter,
Yeah.
right? I think the timing was off.
Posture high. Ooh. All right, buddy. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow, that movement. That movement. Fuck. Powerful. Very cool.
You should use your pellets.
Oh, that's so far.
Damn.
Brand new enemy. Now take on two of them. Nice. Fucking
Dude, you were lucky that you were fighting only one until the other at the end the other
in
guys.
the right place.
Because me when I had to fight them, I had both of them.
You
It was
aggroed
like-
both right away.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Naginatas are goddamn great. The big boys are back there.
At the stairs. Yep.
Yeah. We can at least deal with you guys. A nice silent drop. And by silent, I mean super loud.
It's because you don't have the you haven't learned the skill for the passive for silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're in it, but one at a time at the very least. Oh. Come on. Ah!
Whoa!
Ah!
Nice air parry. Here's come the other one.
Yep.
Nice. That's it. You found the gimmick. Oh no! Oh, man. I thought I was jinxing you by saying that.
Ichimonji!
So yeah, Chad was saying,
Hora!
now that you defeated them, so Chad was saying they're weak against Shuriken apparently.
Oh.
When anything in the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. Definitely a high-ranked enemy for sure. I'm putting that dude way up there. This zone is awesome. Eggs. No, money.
Why would it be money there?
Because I think the implication is whenever you see money inside of a crow's nest,
It's like golden egg?
no, it's because certain magpies and certain types of birds steal shiny things.
Is it?
Yeah, so there's certain magpies and other types of birds. They'll find shiny things like coins, and there would always be these birds in the other Souls games. Pumparum, pickle pea. These birds would steal shiny things, and if you drop shiny things, it gives you exchange items, basically. So that was something that would always pop up in the older games too.
Is it only in Japan, or is that something in Western?
No. Like totally Western as well. Like yes, birds take shiny things, and like people's jewelry will sometimes go missing and wind up in the nest of like a bird. That's a lot of gold.
You're right.
That's a lot of gold.
You have enough to buy something. To the left, there's a merchant. If you go to the left part, yeah, in front of you, there's a part. Yes, you don't see it right now, but there's a path. There you go.
There's a merchant?
Yeah, there's a merchant. So you want it.
Oh yeah, that'll save some loading time. Thank you. 5-color rice for 1,600.
Okay, I'm gonna save you trouble. Never buy that item.
Ha. A gourd filled with 5-colored rice used in
Never buy that
Shinobi's
item.
landmarks.
It's the most useless item
Intended
in
to
the.
spread on the ground in recognizable patterns. The white gourd is blessed with fertility. Resting in a sculptor's idol will replenish it. The rice is not edible, however. Is this just a tracking item to know where you've been?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's in Souls, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for a tracking item. Now, there's areas sometimes that have limited use of that, but they're completely otherwise worthless for the most part in the game. Yep.
So yeah, just wanted to save you from wasting money. Yeah.
What's funny is that 5-colored rice in
food.
No, in Tenchu was basically poison rice, because you'd lay down a bowl and it would be like multicolored, and it would absolutely just.
And then you make the enemy eat it.
Yeah, he'd go like random guard walking on patrol finds a random bowl of rice and goes ooh, and then he sits down and starts
I
eating
would
it,
be
and
a
then
fucking
dies.
victim of that. If I fucking see a fucking rice
steaming
ball,
hot random bowl.
I was like, God damn, I'm hungry and I'm gonna die from that.
That's
man.
insane.
I'm a fucking.
That's fucking insane, dude. Like, I say that until someone lays a souvlaki out on the street, perfectly, like, steaming hot, and I'm like, ooh.
And if the smells comes to you too, right?
And you're
It's
on
like-
guard, and you're fucking just, you're already hungry to go. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Have you ever taken a food randomly like that? That you saw food and you took it and you
Not
ate it?
even once. One, it's just creepy not knowing where it's been, who prepared it, what it's for, / if anyone ruined it or did anything weird to it. Too creepy, too much risk. Two, what if I'm stealing someone's food? I've seen food lying on the street, but whenever I see food lying on the street, I've seen it before. But guess what? 10 times out of 10, that's some hobo's meal that they just left or / are coming back to, right?
Okay.
So hobos will have dishes of food on the street just lying there sometimes. I'm not fucking eating that.
Okay, so
That's wild.
I've done something like that.
Man, why?
Yeah, I have done something. Okay.
Why?
Well, let me explain. Let me tell you the story, and you can judge me after.
I'll judge you now.
I'll just judge you now. Okay, I was feeling poor. All right,
Feeling poor.
I was feeling poor.
Hold on. What does feeling poor consist of?
If it means that you're poor and you're willing to take stuff because you're not willing to spend money.
I can't. You were feeling poor.
All right.
What does feeling poor, like, you're not saying you were poor, you're saying you felt poor. What the fuck does that mean?
Let me think of it.
Yeah, you think on that one. In the meantime,
it means you're poor, but your
I wish I could feel rich. Exactly. I agree. You contemplate that strange turn of phrase, and we'll get back to it.
let me just tell the story, I guess, and then we can go back to the terminology of feeling poor. What is feeling
Poverty
poor?
starts with a bad attitude.
Okay, you know when you go to see a movie at the theaters, you know that popcorn is fucking expensive, right?
Sure.
But you know that how much I love fucking popcorn.
Popcorn is your heroin.
It's oh man, like every fucking time we go to the theaters,
100%.
and I always buy a popcorn. But the big thing about this is that I love butter.
Yep,
I love
you
butter
always
so
want-
much
yep.
that I put.
It's not real butter,
fucking-
by the way. It's just fucking.
It's liquid butter, whatever it is, right? But I fucking pour a lot of fucking more butter. Like
Listen to this guy. He's getting excited. You're getting excited. Calm down. I know how much you love it. But I guess you need to let them know how much.
I'm letting them know. So there was a point where I put so much butter that somebody saw me doing it. They made a joke. He said, "You didn't buy popcorn with extra butter. You bought butter with extra popcorn."
Yes, and you're ready to hakan that shit all over your body. You just oil up like
It's
yeah.
the best thing, man. I'm hungry for that. I'm craving for that by just talking about it.
Do you
now.
like lobster?
No, because I'm allergic to
True.
seafood.
Okay. Well, lobster comes with liquid butter.
Okay.
You would probably die for it.
Do you want popcorn?
Don't tempt him.
No, it's fine.
Punch Mom is
No,
asking if
it's
Min
fine.
wants popcorn.
It's really generous of you, but theater popcorn is a whole different thing than home popcorn, the microwave popcorn.
Also, you're gonna have to go get a belt, a spoon, and a lighter. So I don't think you have everything he needs to get his popcorn fixed. But good call. Good try. Nice hospitality.
All right, back to my story. I had money
Drugs,
to go
yes.
see movie, but I
Not
didn't
enough
want
for popcorn.
I didn't want to spend money on popcorn. And at the end of the movie,
What a dilemma.
at the end of the movie, some people left. They leave the chair and they left bag of popcorn,
No.
and I'm like,
Min.
no one, they're gonna throw it in the garbage anyway.
Oh.
I saw a bag that was like 80% full of popcorn. I'm like, why would I not?
Why?
I was like, but it's free popcorn.
Oh my god, drugs! It's free drugs. They're not using it.
I was thinking like, how dirty could it be? Like they're not gonna like put a spin on that, right? They just untouched food.
You don't know that.
It's not a bite out of like chicken. It's like
it's
the fucking-
finger food that goes in someone's mouth and then they reach back in the bag, dude. They reach back in the bag.
I don't know. Doesn't matter at that point.
Unless you saw them eating it with chopsticks or a spoon, a ladle. If they weren't ladling it into their mouth, their hands are going in there, man. They're talking, they're laughing.
You know
right?
what?
They're spit taking.
Look.
They're getting shocked at the movie.
They're putting hands on the popcorn that they're gonna eat in this.
Bruh.
They're not touching the popcorn
You
that
can
they're not
justify
eating.
whatever you need to because it's in the past, and I'm sure since there's nothing you can do to change it, you need to feel good about yourself, and that's fine.
No,
I won't take it away from you. But
No, I'm telling a story. I'm
Okay.
telling an anecdote, right? So
Oh my
God.
God.
This is what I'm talking about feeling poor. I got the money to buy popcorn, but instead I would rather not take a shot of my pride or whatever.
you thought about it.
Yeah, I thought about it. I could have bought the popcorn with my money, but that's what feeling poor means. It means that I'm not rich enough that I could just like spend money out of nowhere. I could save money from taking the popcorn that nobody's touching.
So you're saying, hold on. Like you're talking in circles,
Yeah.
right? You're losing everybody.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you entered a situation in which this became a decision, but then you chose not to do it for the sake of your pride, decency, and everyone's ability to believe that you make rational decisions? In other words, you didn't do it.
No, I did it.
Oh God, you did it, guys.
No, I'm saying I
You
took
did
the
it.
popcorn.
You ate the second-hand popcorn.
I ate the first-hand popcorn. It was never touched.
How do you know it wasn't touched?
Like, who the fuck eats popcorn and then put it back there? That's what I'm saying.
Someone who only wants a little bit. during the
Yeah,
movie.
and they take just the popcorn that they already took in.
Don't you
I've never had popcorn in my hand and put it back in a fucking bag.
Man, let me tell you something. All right, if you ever are on, like, if you go on dates, sometimes you will be out, and certain times girls will oftentimes nibble a little bit at their food, but not really touch it, and then they'll nibble a little bit at yours too, and you'll see at the end of the date, the plate looks like it was almost completely like the way that it was brought out. There'll be 1 or 2 bites out of it, but shit looks untouched. That same type of person goes to a movie theater, orders a big old bag of popcorn, takes 2 handfuls, calls it a day. And that's the end of it.
So what's the problem with that?
Nothing, I suppose. Nothing, I suppose.
Because it's different. That's why let's say people buy hot dogs, right? You can tell a full hot dogs when you take a bite. You see a fucking bite on the hot dog. It's been touched.
It's different. Individual grains of popcorn are not the same as one connected dog. I understand. I get what you're saying. Whatever you need to sleep at night. Oh, my dude, why would you do it like this?
If I was rich, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
If I was rich, that's why I was feeling poor.
Feeling poor
means that I would,
and
sacrifice my dignity for
now. And you
for
weren't even hungry. You just craved popcorn.
I was craving popcorn. That's fuck.
You just craved the popcorn.
Like the whole theaters is always smelling of popcorn butter all the time.
Yep. That's the drug. I mean, they know what they're doing. No, I can't say I relate to that, man. I'm one of those people that has like always felt like easily embarrassed by that type of thing, and I also feel easily embarrassed by people seeing me and expecting that I'm going to be bad at tipping because they're just like, black people don't tip well.
Okay.
And that's a whole fucking other subject matter.
You know what?
So I overcompensate by tipping extra big because I'm all feeling the pressure of that shit.
You know what? I get it. The embarrassment, I get it. I felt that too. However, I was alone. I was not
no one to call out.
No one to call my bullshit. Yeah. No one would be telling you, "Hey, where'd you got the bag of popcorn from underwear?" And it only takes a second to steal the popcorn, and then once it's in your hand, somebody see you with the popcorn, they will assume that you bought the popcorn.
The shame that I feel when I'm alone is greater than any shame any crowd.
But only if somebody saw you. I made sure that everyone laughed.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, I know. You know.
I know deep down here in my kokoro. I know.
In your kokoro.
I know that the deepest shame is my own action and no one was looking. Don't even front, dude. I was raised in church. Okay? That guilt is the foundation that this house was built on, my dude. Dude, that's amazing. Well,
there's if there ever a Wikipedia wiki page of me, that's addition to the lore of me there.
Yeah. Let's see what's coming in for a second here before we commit to our next path. Kizabuza, what's up? Thank you so much. Appreciate the resub. Played through the entire DMC series over the past couple months because of you and Pat. Top 5 favorite franchises easy. Brings me a whole new level of respect to how sick and Dante are in UMVC 3. Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just wish I didn't. It's one of those things where you're like, man, I wish that like this were a bigger, like, how do I put this? The world that like we lived in, like back in our testing days especially, like we all just loved things like, we loved the same hype shit, you know, we liked Devil May Cry and JoJo and Gurren Lagann, and like fucking just would be like, yeah, everyone knows this shit and it's amazing, and we'd like recommend it often enough that we get the word out there and stuff. But after a point, it just became so known and common that you just kind of stopped talking about it. And it wasn't until this channel where so many people would be like, wait, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's amazing. Where you go,
so you realize that it's not everyone.
It's not that popular. It's popular if you are like following these scenes, but it's not.
It's popular amongst your entourage or
yeah, but also in people that follow the subjects. Like if you're into mecha, you're gonna catch word of Gurren Lagann. You know what I mean? If you're into action games, you're gonna catch wind of Devil May Cry. You know, but like if you're in a more general sense, you really don't. And so I was like, oh my god, so many people had no idea up until we cracked it it on the channel, and like we talked about it for so long. But even just the LP was like, yeah, we'd spoken about it for years, but it wasn't until I was like, okay, let's just do God Hand and work our way through the character action games that like people actually caught on to it. So really great. I love seeing that type of message, because that's what we try to do. And god damn it if it doesn't always pan out in terms of views, but eventually the people that make it through go like, fuck yeah, there's something cool going on there. I hope to do the same with Wonderful 101 with Reggie. You know, I hope a lot of people catch on to how fucking amazing
And
that
they'd be
game
like,
is.
"Oh man, I bought this game because of you."
Well, it's just
That's your favorite thing.
Well,
right?
yeah, but it's like if the game comes back and gets reported, that'd be a really great excuse for them to do it. I don't think anyone's going back to buy a Wii U game at this point, but at the very least, I want people to realize that there was an amazing gem they missed out on, and it was Platinum firing on all cylinders. You know, and it was like the game that had like kind of weird Nintendo proportions. It was a little bit cutesy, big-headed SD characters, and they just kind of didn't really pay it too much mind. But there's so much good quality inside of it that is all the Platinum trademarks that so many people missed out on, that I really want them to learn about it. So good stuff. Thank you so much, Kizabusa. I planned to go to Combo Breaker, but I fucked up my scheduling because I thought I had overlapping events, and then I didn't. And just a huge mistake overall, but I'm gonna watch the archives. I unfortunately just don't have the time to. Like tournaments are all day events, and sometimes you know, when back in the day I used to just go like, all right, Sunday I'm watching this tournament all day, and that just doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, Manita, how's it going? I know you've been doing a lot of LPs and streams on your channel, but do you think there'd be ever room for other video series to come back, like Scrub Guides or Tales of the Losers Bracket? Yeah, there is. I just have to create the bandwidth for it. I know that I'm going to be... I can promise you that like me and Reggie are working on doing some short random videos that are going to pop up as well. Kirby lore, I have to apologize to Mothman because I've been too swamped to get back to it. But I want to get back to a lot of those things. It's just there's a lot of time where I'm like, okay, like the amount of time going into these edited videos, like I kind of need to get some recording done.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and you know, like recording is, we know it's at least a few fixed hours that I can then get to you and then edit and go up, and it'll be content on the channel. Whereas like I don't know how long it's going to take me working on this edited thing, and if I need a couple days at it, then it's going to delay me from recording and getting some streams up then time. So there's a lot on my plate. But yeah, Manita, like as soon as I get a chance, I want to go back to them. But I mean, you know how my channel is at this point, right? Random shit pops up when you never expect it, and that's the way it goes. So that'll continue because that's my style, pretty much. But it's not necessarily great for maximizing growth, so to speak. You know, it's fine, man. We're having fun.